The year that I lived in New Zealand, I worked in a prison in the drug treatment program. And while there, one of my coworkers told me that the New Zealand prison system was patterned after the Norway prison system. Now, Norway has a 20% recidivism rate. That's pretty low. In fact, I think it's the lowest in the world. So how is that implemented? So in New Zealand, when you are convicted of a crime, you sit down with the sentence planner who does assessments and then designs what your time in prison will look like. The prisons in New Zealand house different programs. So for example, the prison I worked in housed the drug treatment unit. There's also prisons who have programs for violent offenders. There's programs for finishing your high school diploma. There's programs for learning how to do hospitality or some other type of skill. And so when the sentence planner finds what those deficits are, they then plan out your prison term so that you go around and you complete these programs and you get these needs filled. When you're getting close to the end of your prison term, they will move you to the place that's closest to your home. You'll find a job outside of prison. You'll leave prison during the day, go out, work your job, come back into prison at night. And when you get a paycheck, it goes into an account for you. So that when you leave prison, you're leaving to a job and money in the bank to get you started. Now, the recidivism rate of New Zealand is about 70%, and in 2 years. It drops to 49% after 2 years, compared to the United States, which our recidivism is about 76%, up to 5 years after they get out of prison. So in Norway, they're turning prisons into community centers because they don't have enough prisoners to fill the prisons. Can you imagine? Can you imagine not having enough prisoners to fill your prison? You turn it into a community center? I mean, sitting here in the United States and having been I used to do interviews in the jails for the drug treatment program I worked in California. You know, they were packed way too many to a cell, and some of them had a mattress on the floor. So it is not the case here that we have not enough prisoners for the prisons. But I would certainly like to see us get to that point. And I think that if we look at other countries and look at what they're doing and start making some changes ourselves, we can also have that low 20% recidivism rate.